In the cheerful valley town of Breezy Hollow, laughter seemed to dance in the air. Children played tag among daisies, butterflies fluttered in the sunlight, and the sweet scent of freshly baked bread drifted from the bakery on Main Street. And right in the heart of all that joy lived a bright, curious girl named Harriet Johnson. Harriet had big brown eyes, a smile that could melt the frost off any morning, and a favorite light blue umbrella covered in tiny sun patterns. Rain or shine, she loved to walk to school humming her favorite tune. It's a beautiful day. But not everyone thought the day was beautiful. High above Breezy Hollow floated a grumpy gray cloud named Nimbus. Nimbus didn't like laughter. He didn't like singing, and he really didn't like Harriet's cheerful voice echoing up toward the sky. One morning, as Harriet skipped across the meadow, Nimbus rolled over her with a loud, annoyed rumble. "Too loud, too happy, too sunny," he growled, and a heavy sprinkle of rain splashed down right on Harriet's head. Her friends, Tessa and Benji, squealed and ran for cover under a big oak tree. But Harriet just stood there, blinking through the raindrops. Instead of frowning, she smiled up at the cloud and said, "Good morning, Nimbus. You must be tired from floating all night. Don't worry, I don't mind a little rain." Nimbus froze mid-rumble. "What?" he grumbled. "You're not angry?" "Why should I be?" Harriet said with a laugh. "Rain helps the flowers grow, the ducks play, and the earth drink. You're doing something important." For the first time in a very long while, Nimbus didn't know what to say. He puffed awkwardly and drifted away, a little confused and, maybe, just a tiny bit less grumpy. A few days later, the town of Breezy Hollow prepared for its spring parade. Everyone decorated floats, tied ribbons, and practiced songs. Harriet wore her favorite blue dress and carried her umbrella just in case. But just as the parade was about to begin, rumble! Nimbus returned, darker than before. He wasn't just grumbling this time. He was thundering. "Why should anyone be happy?" Nimbus shouted, his voice echoing through the valley. "The sun always shines on everyone else. No one ever thanks me." The wind howled, trees bent, and everyone ran inside, everyone except Harriet. She planted her umbrella in the ground and shouted up, "Nimbus, you're scaring people. What's wrong?" A flash of lightning lit the sky. "No one likes me," Nimbus roared. "They hide when I come around. The sun gets cheers, the stars get songs. But me? I get umbrellas." Harriet thought for a moment, her heart full of understanding. "Maybe they're not afraid of you, Nimbus," she said softly. "Maybe they just don't understand you yet. You bring rain for the flowers and rivers, and without you there'd be no rainbows." Nimbus stopped growling. "Rainbows?" he repeated, puzzled. "Yes," Harriet said. "Those beautiful colors after storms. You make them." For a long moment, Nimbus was quiet. Then his dark clouds began to lighten, and raindrops fell gently instead of angrily. When the sun peeked through, the biggest, brightest rainbow Breezy Hollow had ever seen stretched across the sky. Everyone came outside cheering and clapping, and Nimbus smiled. Well, as much as a cloud can smile. From that day on, Nimbus wasn't so grumpy anymore. He still rumbled now and then, usually when he got excited, but he had learned that kindness, even when unexpected, could change everything. Whenever Harriet walked to school, Nimbus floated nearby, shaping himself into funny forms to make her laugh. A bunny, a teacup, once even a dragon with silly little wings. "Good morning, Nimbus," Harriet would call. "Good morning, sunshine girl," Nimbus would reply with a cheerful puff. But one afternoon, dark storm clouds gathered from far away. Ones even Nimbus didn't know. They were wild and fierce and didn't like kindness one bit. When they saw Nimbus drifting near the town, smiling and friendly, they scoffed. "Look at you, all soft and sunny," they sneered. "You've gone weak." Nimbus frowned. "No, I've gone kind," he said firmly. The storm clouds laughed and pushed past him, sending roaring thunder and sheets of rain toward the town below. Harriet, who was walking home from school, stumbled as the wind whipped her umbrella away. "Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye."